Good morning. Good morning. Um, we've got PMI coming in about 6 minutes. I just want to run through my thoughts. I really want to take a short right here. And I think news is going to flood it. Dude, my charts are everywhere though. Like all over the place. But I still like my, oh my gosh. But I still like my draw. Um, Big fair value gap on 30-minute or 1 hour. Um, yeah. Like you look at all this and it is crazy because we had PMI at 9:45 right at macro open, and we've got more coming in at 10. So that's why I'm not taking a trade right now. Usually, whenever we have news at 10, I'm gonna take a trade after and catch the uh, the other 15 minutes of the macro from 10 to 10:15. But yeah, I feel like that is displacement. We came back. That right there is a breaker block. We have a fair value gap inside the breaker block, and there's a lot of resistance right there. And if I were to take this trade, bro, I could not put my stop loss right there because news is fixing to drop, and I could easily get slipped. So if I were to take a trade, I would have to have a 58-point stop loss, which is a bunch of risk. But also, I'm okay with not taking the trade today. That's mindset going into it. And then I've got a paper trade going right here to my left just to like forward test. But I think we're gonna end up dropping right at news. So besides that, dude, I was yesterday at work. I've been listening to a great audiobook about just self positivity, just talking to yourself positively. It makes a huge difference. So yeah, because there's no reason to be negative on yourself. It's like I was listening. And he was like, describe yourself in 3 words, and I was like, idiot, um, dumb idiot who is not confident. And I was like, wait, hold on. And I kept on listening. And he was like, dude, you gotta talk to yourself like you respect yourself. I don't know. That really got to me because in reality, it's like I'm a really caring person. I care about helping others. Very resilient. Very hardworking. And it's like, why were those initial words um, said first? And then reality kind of hit it, and I was like, dang, really all I do is talk down on myself. And it's like, why? Why do that? Um, and my mentor had a group call around like 2:33, and I was listening to that, and it could really help it because he keeps going back to like it's the external factors, it's the discipline, it's who you really are, and who you really are is going to display on the charts, dude. If you're addicted to a bunch of things, if you are like a self-destructive person, you're going to self-destruct on the charts. And another thing that all of the people that were going up there talking who were profitable, getting 60K months and 10K payouts, it's like, dude, those people are so headstrong. It's like whatever stuff that I was saying to myself, it's like those people, they literally, like literally to the point they cannot comprehend it, because being headstrong is like, no, I can do this. So like, why are you in doubt? Um, so yeah, it's that's going to help me a lot. That's something I'm going to be working on every single day, and inside of every predicament of every day is becoming more headstrong. Um, which that in general really affects my trading of positively talking to yourself. And I know it sounds corny or whatever, but it's reality. Reality is that I think I'm a piece of shat. Also, one of the things I'm working on is stopping cussing. I think that'll help as well. So yeah, with that being said, we got 30 more seconds until big news drops, and I'm looking really bearish with a breaker fair value gap, and we respected it. Plus, we have displacement right here. I feel like we're gonna drop. We're gonna see. I would have to see something a little bit more convincing, and this is gonna be a high probable day. So we could go internal to external, drop under 50 points. So here we go. So yeah, if we stand strong right here, so it might be like yesterday with the 10 a.m. news, we just kind of like, it was a dud. It was just like a rotten egg. Price action was not that good. And we only had a 13-point expansion off 10 o'clock news for PMI. So really I'm basing this whole trade, all of my conviction is right here on this resistance. Real resistance. So if we displace throughout this level down, I feel like that would be enough conviction. I would have to have a large stop loss though. And also what I think I'm going to do, I'm not really proud of or confident in, but I'm going to start gaining confidence, is taking low RR trades for high win rate. So like 159, that's okay. So maybe if we have like one more pullback and then displacement, that'll be enough conviction. But this still is not displacement in my eyes. That's more of like a fake out momentum candle. What we could do is come back, stop out all the people who sold right there, and then bam. Respecting this fair value gap. Just kind of funky because we could definitely come down here and then break up. Then we just caught on to a bunch of sellers, which could lead to a big pullback, people getting in a premium price and drop, or we could just keep on running. News is just funky, dude, because if it's like if we don't bite on the 9:45 news, it's almost like automatically I'll think, oh, okay, well that means we're fixing to go off of the 10 news, and then we go off the 10 o'clock news and we get something like this. There's only like a 40 pip or 40 point play. So if I were to take some right now, it'd be like a 1-to-1, and I don't really like that take profit. So I don't want to end up getting out right here in just like a 0.5 RR trade. This is where I would intend on taking a trade if we raid through it instead of respect it. If we get really good displacement right here, I'll be taking a trade. That's only if we get like key displacement. And it's copy and paste. Like dude, I've never traded 30-second or 15-second time frame, but it's just copy and paste from what I'm seeing on the 5-minute, 3-minute, 1-minute. It's the exact same thing because the candle still displays the price action is not price action, yeah, but it's like if the candles displace the same and like your eyes register, it's the same fundamental process from entering off 15 or 30-second than the 1-minute or 3-minute. And note that we still have not closed above this fair value gap. Alright, so right there we did. That's another thing that I've been learning as well is like it's you're so better off entering off of key displacement instead of just like a momentum fake out candle. That has helped me out a lot. I've said that in my previous videos. See, like this is not displacement. Like candles like that, that's not displacement. We need something to close, stick, and then close some more. So we are respecting that bearish order block. And we have now inversed this gap perfectly. If we get displacement, that'll be initiative to take a it's like it's 10-10 right now. All the traders are getting pissed off because nothing's happened. So a bunch of people are just entering. Still not displacement. All right, I feel like this is the last pullback if we get okay. Need that to go up and close. All right, that is what I'm looking for.
Order filled. Order filled.
Maybe I should have entered off of the fair value, the respect, was a rejection off the fair value gap. But note how I'm not taking an entry right here just because, oh, we're in a fair value gap. No, you still got to see more than that. Okay. Womp, womp, womp.
Order filled.
Alright, cool. I doubt it will happen. But now we do have key displacement to the downside. So all right there was it's accumulation, manipulation, then we distribute. Alright, so now we're outside the macro. That would have been a valid entry off of that inverse. Might just have to take my loss and walk. But I think a good profit goal, if we come up and fill, I feel like that will work out pretty nice. have changing the state. I'm not getting that good of a read. It's like we're respecting the smaller time frame inversion. That's weird. I'm not observing a lot of stuff. Nothing's really catching my eye. If anything, it's right here to go up. Too late. That'd have been a nice scalp. We do have change in the state. The state is completely changed. So yeah. Right after that, an entry right there, that would have been nice. Yeah, that would have been really nice. Oh, that was a setup. It's almost like we tried right here, got manipulated, stopped, changing the state. Right here, that would have been the actual move to proceed further. Alright, so I know exactly what I did wrong. I hope you guys enjoyed watching another loss. But, yep, I think that's going to be the video. That's going to be the trade. You guys have a great day. Peace.